Okay, we should be live. Maybe. You may hear me snacking because I kind of slid in sideways with a pre-stream snack. I got some crunchy pickles. Not sure how well that came across on stream. I'll find out when I watch it in post. Hopefully it wasn't just like an extremely gross eating noise. I try to stop those. Hopefully everyone's doing all right today. Mostly just chilling today. Doing a lot better than I was yesterday, though. Hey, Bells. How's it going? Yeah, I got pickles, pepper jack, and a little bit of salami. Normally, I've almost given up salami, but we had some left over from sandwiches for other people. So, I'm going to eat it before it goes bad. Otherwise, I'd be having turkey today. But we've got son of a Submariner today. Go ahead and set this up. Oh, it's warning me about an upcoming fight. The upcoming fight sucks. For the upcoming fight, we definitely want to have our rods ready. Unfortunately, I have no guarantees that I'm going to be able to like take these guys out. Well, this guy. I need him to not hit my summoners. I think Ferris is the one that we want him to take down. If he takes down Barth, it's going to suck a little bit, but the summoners are going to be our big damage source. Because we need to do about 20,000 health worth of damage. Fast. Which is doable. It's just gonna be a little bit on the hard side. We do actually get some other stuff from here. Whenever we hop on in. Can I steal it? Oh, we can go back? I didn't know we could go back. Oops. Well, now we got to watch that again. I legitimately did not know you could go back. That is silly. No, we're not going to rest here. I am, however, going to do this. There we go. I am going to be ready to quick save very, very, very quickly. So, hi. Get back! You're gonna blow the door open. Kaboom. Why do you keep saying rest here? He has said that twice in very quick succession. The barrier tower? Right, if we can destroy this, the barrier will disappear. I'm going to the power room below. You go to the top floor to the antenna. Right, you blow it up while I stop the power. Intriguing. You'll need this. Ah! We got ourselves whisper grass. Use it to stay in communication with me. Now move! 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 He actually looks a lot like Galuf as well. He just has a slightly pointier beard rather than poof. And he's got a funny hat, of course, but that's an entirely different discussion. Now to fight our way all the way through this nonsense. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. That is fine. I was hearing a noise, and I was like, oh noes. Oh noes. We'll do some summons. I think we do actually get... Yeah, we get a healing point before the end. I had to go look. Let's go with a Ramu. As we miss one of the ghosts, that's actually going to be a problem. I don't think it's going to be a huge problem. It's going to be an annoying problem. Boom. And then the Traveler. Hello, Traveler. Is he gonna draw a dick somewhere? Different traveler. But yeah, my snack this morning is literally... Ooh, we got a dream harp. My snack this morning is literally just a sandwich without the bread. Okay. Up upstairs, you'll find a save point. In the next room, there are 2 chests. So what's down this way? Nothing. We can't actually go that way. Groovy. Unusable doors. They're always your friend. Okay, so we are looking for, these chests first. There's going to be a monster in the box here that is supposedly a pain in the ass. And it's going to have an item that I actually really want. Which means that we are going to have to deal with the pain in the ass. Oh, I was on kick. No! We never go on kick. Because kick sucks. I swear to God, that platform... Bleh. I get that there's a lot of novice content creators, new streamers, stuff like that think, I should be on every platform. I should do everything. No. No, there are platforms where you can curate an audience that is actually detrimental to you. That is one of them. Because it attracts a certain subset of people. Let's go ahead and summon. We'll do another Ifrit. You do a kick. You do... You know what? We'll just do Ifrits the entire time. We can burn up some tents. It's not going to be the end of the world. If we have, like, what, 30 tents or something like that? And yes, that's why there's gaps in between me talking. Normally, I'm super chatty. We'll get back to that. There we go. I'm actually going to get this one first. Let's go ahead and get there. Yeah, snacks are my friend. Monsters! This is going to be our blood sword. The other one is just money, if I remember correctly. We're going to try and steal from the red dragon. We stole a potion. Lovely. Ouch. Yeah, fight him. Summon Golem for some protection. Summon Titan for some killing. Nice hits there, though. But yeah, protection, healing, stuff like that is going to be our main kind of use for her. Bonk. How durable are you there, bud? I mean, we're doing 1,000 damage per turn with Barts. On top of the 1,000 damage per counter. So I can only imagine he's going to be not terribly difficult to take out. Yeah, that wasn't awful. That gets us a little bit. 6 ability points. Ooh, I need more red dragons. Is there a place I can farm red dragons? I don't think so. I don't remember there being. But also, I don't remember most of this game, so. I do remember being extremely stressed whenever we were doing the Tower for the Mime. Or whenever I was doing the Tower for Mime. There's no we about that. That was before I did YouTube. That was before YouTube existed, actually. God dang. YouTube's almost old enough to drink, though. Turned 20 technically last year. But it was kind of like towards the end, and that was very, very early YouTube. Most people didn't join until 2006. Let's see. You go ahead and heal him. Just to be on the safe side. But we got the blood sword. That is actually a really powerful weapon. Are we actually ever going to use it? Probably not. Not until maybe like the end game. It's a leech weapon. It's the traditional Final Fantasy blood sword. Bonk. And a second bonk. And a third bonk and a fourth bonk. All the bonks. Not bongs bonk. Apparently Google does not know the word bonk. It has done closed captioning for pretty much everything besides bonk. Because it goes, it's basically been saying bong, bank, and bunk. If only it could be informed that it's B-O-N-K. Bonk. Nope. Sometimes it actually works, oddly enough. Okay, so we came out of there. Got that. We need to go up a floor. I'm following this because there's actually 2 items I want to get in here. There's a hair ornament as well. Keep climbing until you reach a room with a chest on the left that you can enter. Okay, we'll keep climbing. We're gonna keep going up. Moving on up to the east side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up. And while they are fighting, I'm peeling salami pieces. That's what I'm doing. It's such a complicated thing. I have to like wipe my hand on the napkin every single time. Man, that sounded so redneck. Every single time out here. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely getting a lot of speed drinks as well. Okay, so this should be a chest. Actually, no, it's not. Okay. I think I see what it's saying. Let's try and steal from you. Couldn't steal. Well, that sucks. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to... we'll do that again as well. Because I don't want to... I don't want to use Titan on floaty guys. It's a waste of resources. Kinda wish I would have remembered to go to kick. I think we actually did kick, never mind. Didn't we kick? Wow. Either they have something good or they have a tonic. That is just... yeah, we used a kick. We just must have countered the ghost. Oh yeah, we are way low on life. We countered the ghost. Didn't even notice that. This is such an unhealthy breakfast. Yeah, my sleep schedule is completely off. But I am actually awake for streaming today, so that is a good thing. I think that's all we want there. Boom, boom, boom. And what do we get on our next ability for them? Reading Discord and need to declare things to tax services? Yeah. I still need to do mine. I'll probably be doing mine this weekend. That's always fun whenever you are a sole proprietorship or LLC or any kind of like solo filing thing. It sucks because you have to do all kinds of like quarterly taxes and shit like that on top of it. But yeah, they're never fun. There's some people on Twitch. Yeah. Say hi to the guys on Twitch. Hello, Twitch people. Yeah, tax prep is awful here in the States. I don't know how bad. Is it super, like, unnecessarily complicated there, or is it just annoying to have to do? Out of curiosity. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. It's just... I just happen to know that at least here, they intentionally make it super complicated to keep certain companies afloat. Because the more complicated you make it, the more you actually have to have companies to process and file it for you. Let us... I don't think we need to equip anything special. But yeah, it's... I kind of wish I could just say, hey, I earned this much, how much do you want? That would be my ideal goal. But I highly doubt that's ever going to be a thing here in the States. Maybe if I expatriate, I'll get that, but man. That requires money and time. Oh, it's a declaration, so it's easy. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yes, I'm going to keep trying to steal because I want to see what these guys have. But chances are we're not going to ever get a chance to see it. Definitely better ability points from this, though. I have to give them kudos on that. We're getting all the dream harps. Jesus. Okay. I mean, if I can't steal them, I'll take them. Okay, so we're not getting too slow here. Let's see. Declaring your income is easy. Your expenses is really hard since they force you to use the online declaration. I mean, I have to... Well, I could do mine physically, but... That's never fun. Okay, so we got the 18,000. Because of the next floor, and then when you exit the room through the top door, make a left. And at the top of those stairs, you'll find a chest trapped with monsters and a hair ornament. We get to have ourselves a hair ornament. Steal from this guy. Couldn't steal. Ouch. Let's see. I think this one is Titan territory. Deal with some double Earth Fury. By our powers combined, we summon the planet. Let's see. I think the stairs are on the left. I don't know when we get the Zeza communication, though. Is he going to say the exact same thing he said last time again? Let's see. Summon. We'll do Ifrit. And Ramu. To find what you want to declare, you need to find the good section, and you never find it. Digging through all the paperwork. That is just a traditional bureaucracy thing. At least it's not a bunch of, you've got to find section 3A on page 1237 of tax file B37A. And yes, I am making up things there, but that's pretty much what U.S. taxes are like. Go! Garlic, do you read? Over. Whispergrass, it's Zeza. Do you read? Over. We hear ya. I'm in the power room. Over. Everything's all right on this end. Over. Hey, 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 hey. Every time you use their search function, you get other things than what you want to declare. That sounds about right. That grass has terrible reception. I mean, yeah. Almost sounds like he's talking into a tin can. Oh, I should have. Oh, my can isn't empty right now. Otherwise, I could talk like this into the can and possibly get something a little different from that, but get a paper from an organism helping you, but organization helping you. But they use old numbers, letters which don't correspond to the new one. No! That sucks. Ah. Gotta love it. And how's it going, Flare? Okay, so we want to go... I think we want to keep going up. Okay, so let's fight you. I should probably still be stealing from them just to see what we get. There's probably something here that is, like, insanely good and worth stealing that I'm just missing. You start attacking. We need to save your mana for the upcoming boss fight. Coffee and procrastination as usual. Ah, I am having pickles and salami. I've already finished my cheese, unfortunately. And coffee. I'm having a real healthy breakfast. Let's try stealing from you again. Man, your steal rate is ass. Ooh, Demi, cute. That is a sign of things to come. Oh, he's resistant to it. Ramu. But yeah, finishing off the salami that was left over from sandwiches the other day. I don't like having food waste. I know that's an odd thing coming from a Murrigan. We have all the food waste and eternity going on here, but... I don't like it. I honestly, I can't remember a time where food waste didn't bother me a lot. Like, even when I was young, the idea of throwing stuff away bothered me. And yes, the stuttering is at quick saving. Okay, we got another one of you. Let's steal from you. Because I could always use another potion. Oh god, oof. Blue. Lands have changed. White wind, thank you. Titan. White magic, cure 2. That was almost really bad, how close we were to death there. We still need to get another heal off before he does another Atom Ray nonsense thing. Actually, we could learn that. I don't remember if that is blue magic or not. But we have learning equipped, so. Oh! Well, it looks like we're sticking with this plan. Why does the dragon have fire lasers? I have no idea. And why does it look like a T-Rex more than a dragon? It only has one arm. I didn't notice that until just now. It only has one freaking arm. It's got 2 legs, a tail, and 1 arm. Something's wrong with your dragon. Something broken on your dragon, sir. I don't think we learned it. Nope, it's not something you can learn. Half MP. What blue spell does it have on it? It's going pretty good. Lulcifer. How are things going for you, Uncle Lulcifer? That's going to take me a few times to say, but I actually do like the name. It's kind of a fun one. It's level specific. Level 3 flare. Oh. Oh, well, Galuf would have had to have learning on him to get that one. Although he wouldn't have been able to learn it because he was only level 26 at the time. He got a level from that. That kind of sucks. But let's get Galuf healing us. Because I think we just got kicked into the teeth pretty hard there. Haven't played all the way through 5 in a long time. Same. This is revisiting it after well over 20 years. So I don't remember most of it. That's one reason why I have a guide open just in case. And, oh, okay, so we actually didn't even need to heal then. Yeah, level 3 flare would be pretty good, but I don't remember how many enemies are multiples of 3. I mean, like, this next guy is level 41. I don't... They set, like, fixed levels for the bosses to keep them from being on it, sadly. But yeah, I'm enjoying my time back with this. I love the class system in it. You bought the Pixel Remaster and played about halfway through, but you still need to finish it? Ah. I do not have the Pixel Remaster, but kind of want to try it. I don't know what all they've cut from it, though. And yeah, we're going to just use 2 tenths. Because we want as much mana as possible for Atmos. I'm going to have to, like, actually save before Atmos, because we could just get really shitty luck. But we'll see. The best worst boss really depends on what you have. You have the remasters of 4, 5, and 6, and they're all top notch. I've heard that the 6th one is pretty good. It does get rid of a lot of the exploits that I use, though, so I'd have to refine my strategies. Okay, so we've done a quick save. What's the funny cheese strat? I'm all for hearing funny cheese strats. Yeah, no more Vanish Doom. But I like it. Also liked farming the guys that started out invisible. I forget their names. And just dooming them right from the start. Hey, Avid. No, we just walked through the tower and got ourselves a blood sword. He can be put to sleep? Yeah, in Tanger. There we go. So I should be running a time mage. Or I should be making Ferris into a Mystic Knight for this. That is actually a good call as well. Well, sorry. A sorcerer. And we will have you sit with learning still. Now the question is, do I want the Regal Cutlass? Oh, you can't use the Blood Sword. Well, butts. You're definitely not using the Bone Mail. That's just like a big nope. Not for this fight, you aren't. Just kill him magic and he'll never wake up. Effectively turns off all the mechanics. Go on, run Time Wizard. Be careful with your coin flip. So if we go this route, I'm gonna leave Bart's on Monk just in case this like blows up in my face. We're gonna try it because we have a lot of magic here. Oh no, random fights. Whatever will I do? Besides legitimately not worry about... Oh, we got Magnet Bastard over there. The Reflect Knights... If I remember correctly, they're basically a preview of what's coming. So let's just Aqua Rake these guys. Yeah, a lot of early Final Fantasies have like weird little quirks that you can exploit in them. And we will go with Titan. The reason it's a hint for it, by the way, is that it's... Yes, this is moving us front and back row and stuff like that, but it's showing that the boss is going to move us. How you hate farming thee? What do you farm them for? Phoenix down to kill a zombie? That is a classic. That I'm not even sure I would consider that so much a quirk as a built-in feature. Like, straight up, it's meant to be this way. Reflect rings? Oh. I could. I'm not gonna charge. I'm not gonna grind for that. You always farm the statue things in Gallows Castle? Yeah. Those are nice to farm. They're just level 5 Doom gone. We're at the top floor. I'm at the motor. Get ready to motor. Sorry, I was taking a pickle bite. Stand by to blow it now! And here comes Atomos. You'll never leave here alive. Will I? Will I never leave here alive? I think you're full of shit, Atmos. Sword. Sleep sword. Oh, that sucks. Blue. Let's try and get you back up real quick. Actually, no. We are going to do this first. White Wind. And hopefully get Ferris an attack in. And then I'll get Reyna up if we can. Now the question is, did he go to sleep? If he did, good. If not, And I'm assuming Sleep Sword won't wake him up, but... Well, White Wind to get her back up all the way, and now it's time to just cast all the magic. Now the question is, will Titan wake him up? I don't think it will. It could. Oh, it does. It does wake him up. It wakes him up. No! He's been woken. He's been awoke! I should have just used Breaking Wands. Breaking Bad? No. Item. Phoenix down on you. I'll try and get his sleep back in on you. You step on it? I mean, touche. Yeah, I don't care if he goes... I'd rather him not, but... Okay, sword, sleep. Get that back up. Gonna go ahead and raise you to try and keep him doing his thing. Let's go for a Sylph. I'm just hoping I get an attack off with Ferris to get him back to sleep. Fuck you, game. Why? You know what? We're trying that all over again. Now that we have learned. Arrange. I do hate that it doesn't arrange them properly. It's just like, here's a bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and we will use the tonics. Get everybody topped off. Not going to really help that much, but it's there. Let's see if we do a little better with this. Just go through the dialogue as quick as possible. Those go down, then we have Atomos again. All we have to do is put him to sleep, hopefully. And not hit him again with the sleep sword, and don't hit him with Titan. Well, that sucks. Okay, sword. Sleep. Blue. White wind. White rays. And then we'll use our little wands to beat him up. Break the wands. Come on. Oh, fuck you, game. God damn. I hate the RNG on this already. This is pissing me the hell off. Let's go ahead and change you over to... Do I actually have level 2 time? I don't think sleep is in that range, though. Is it? Or is it black? No, sleep is black. Okay, we can just change it over to black magic. Why am I being a dumbass? I didn't... Oops. Oh, you need to stay on Summoner. As I grab the wrong one. Can you tell I'm mildly irritated at the RNG? You know, if this was a more modern game, it would either take 1 hour between attacks or deal almost no damage. Nah, there's plenty of modern games that are just like, we're gonna bork you hard. It's not as common, but oh. Generally speaking, I do prefer. Oh, what? Wait. Oh, that's why he's having horrible time stealing stuff. Because I think he might have actually even had Genji Glove equipped on the... whatchamacallit? Whenever he was Thief. I don't even remember what Genji Glove does in this one. Let's try this. If not, I'll just go brute force. But yeah, as far as modern games, one thing I have noticed with like indie games is the demos will actually be either easy or they'll be reasonable difficulty. Then whenever they go to release, they'll have taken all the feedback from the demo and intentionally tried to make them that much harder. So it's kind of like, oh, you guys found broken things? Well, those broken things won't work anymore. And everything that wasn't broken before, that definitely won't work now. Sword, sleep. If I can even get one sleep off on this guy, I'll be happy. Blue. Here, let's try and get you back up. Because I would like you to be on my damage team. Okay, sleep. That didn't work. We're gonna do White Wind. And just try and keep casting sleep on him. Make sure that we have it on there. There we go. Item. Phoenix down on you. This should be good. White Wind to top him off. Can manipulate the comets. How so? Okay, so we've got defend, item. He only casts it while everyone is alive. Oh yeah, because he'll start doing demi stuff after that. Now, does Aqua Rake wake him up? Or is it considered magic for that? That's not very much damage anyway. I don't think I can throw them whenever I have them down here. No, I can't. These might be able to. We'll go for a lightning rod. I'm going to try and use them up relatively easily. Like, evenly. Sorry, not easily. Jeez. Brain does not work today. We'll just do Aqua Rakes. Okay, so we're at 9, 11, 10. So we need to use the ice one. Bring it up. This is why we have so many rods. Can't really argue with like thousands of damage. Admittedly, later on, we're going to have an issue of being able to not being able to cast it ourselves because we're probably not keeping black mages around. We're probably not even sticking with summoner. Although we could, I guess, keep one on that. And just go like full ham on rods and stuff. Rods and Tods. That should be getting pretty close. I would like to get everyone the XP from this. That's one reason why I'm not wanting anybody to get sucked in. Because I'm pretty sure they don't get the XP if they're sucked in. Every boss in this game is like a puzzle. I do appreciate that with a lot of them. That actually happens with whatchamacallit too. I just completely blanked. Like, Expedition 33 had some decent puzzle bosses. You had... Quartet is pretty good about the puzzle bosses as well if you dig into them a bit. We should be getting close to him being dead. Why you like the Fiesta run so much, trying to solve the puzzle with the wrong pieces. Every piece is a pawn. Bosses that are not just a stat check are fun, yeah. As long as they're balanced. There's some that are just like a bit on the funky side. This one, if I'm remembering correctly, back in the day was like super annoying to fight. That's Monk done. I have one more pickle left to go, and then we're not going to be eating anymore on stream. I gotta finish my breakfast. Otherwise, I'm going to be like low on sugar by the time we get done. Antenna dead. We did it! Zeza, can you hear me? We did it! We blew it up! Never make it back. It's getting dangerous. Here, hurry and escape. The energy is reversing and will explode. You want to eat some palm heart? Ooh. I've never had palm heart. I've heard it's good, though. We'll ride the dragon out. Come on. Hang on, Zeza. I'm on my way. No, wait at the sub. I'll meet you there later. No way, you're not dying here. Too dangerous, but Reyna, you and the others go first. You knew all along this was going to happen. You wanted to sacrifice yourself. Wait in the sub, I'll be there, I promise. Over and out. Zeza! Yes, I knew, but I couldn't let you all go. 4 new warriors will have to beat X-Death with the power of the crystals. Yay! And thank you for the GG, by the way. Gallifin, Bartz, and Reyna, and Ferris, do your best. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'll always be with you when you need me. It's good, but not enough of a gourmet to describe in detail the taste. Ah. You won against a door. D&D character's worst enemy. Zeza! I hate to do this, but... Bonk. He just recovered from amnesia, dude. Do not give him further head injuries. Okay, pickle done. Let's go to the sub. You miss working in a nursery, 1500. Mr. Car Mechanic, 3000. Postman with 20 plus years, 1650. Forklift driver around 3000. Ooh. Maybe I should come there and be a forklift driver. I actually know how to drive a forklift. Only reason I ended up unlicensed on it was because they kept trying to send me out in the freaking hail and an uncovered forklift. Because it needed to get done tonight. It has to be loaded up tonight. No, it doesn't. Not if it means I'm going to get a fucking concussion, you guys. Yeah, Galuf is all by himself. He'll have to live out the rest of his nice, long life, missing all of his friends. But at least he'll have a nice, long life to honor them. He'll carry on their memories for years to come. Okay, supposedly we should be just waiting for him. Poor Galif. I mean, I would not mind higher taxes, which admittedly, not as much higher as a lot of people here think. I don't know about over there, but it's not as much higher as a lot of people here think to have access to proper healthcare and all that stuff. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. Let us all rest. I'll be all right with a little rest. Let's get back. He has lost first Bart's dad. The wolf guy is dying. He's not dead. And Zeza. We do have an ad coming in about 4 minutes, by the way. So I need to be a little bit cautious. It looks like there's 3 areas we can visit underwater. Undervasa. We can actually go up to the surface as well. And check out places that way. So, we still haven't visited that castle in the north, by the way. I don't know if it's ever going to send us there. Just double checking real quick. We're going to be getting upgrades pretty soon that cost thousands of gold, by the way. And I think, yeah, we're going to be able to get Fire 3 and stuff soon, too. Okay, so there's a big boss that we're going to have to fight. I'm going to try going into that castle before we leave this world, because it feels like they skipped it. Yeah, we're going to go to Gil's Shrine. Probably get attacked along the way. How are we stat-wise? I think we're fine. Not really. Not really. You get swapped over to Thief. And get learning. We'll go with... Honestly, I don't want to leave them on Dancing Dirk, but... I need to make some animated emojis, by the way. That reminded me. Okay, so Thief's Glove. Actually, I'm going to check what this does real quick. Genji Glove. What does Genji Glove do in this one? Out of curiosity. Wanted to eat a nice breakfast. Found out the place you were going to call raised its prices by $10. Jesus! That's like a whole other meal. I'm sorry to hear that. But I unfortunately can relate. Everything here is super expensive too. I keep seeing the advertisements for $3 protein. You want to know how much they are here? Like almost $6. $3 protein costs $6 in your local. Prices may vary. No. Okay. Oh, no, we didn't get the final level in Monk. We got one more. Well, butts. We are working on our last level of Summoner for both Reyna and Galif. So that's a good thing. I need to swap them over to White Magic, though. And yeah, you're going to be on White Magic too, I think. Yeah, we'll put you on White Magic. So they should both be fine. I don't think there's a... No, there's not a better weapon for us. I might... I still have resisted the urge to splurge on food this week. Very tempted to order just like a $20... For $20, with a little bit of coupon shopping, I can get like 2 pizzas and some wings that'll last me like 3-4 days. So it's that'd probably be what I'd be splurging on here. Not super healthy, mind you. But that I have my turkey wraps. Okay, so we are looking for that. Now, out of curiosity, Flare, can we actually get into that castle in the northeast? Up by the Moogle Forest? Bachelor diet, a fellow man of culture. I am trying to eat healthier. My blood pressure and stuff is not good. Oh, we got an ad. So I'll wait a minute before going in. We can chat while we wait for the ad to end. Think that's for World 3? Okay. But yeah, I have I think the cheapest I have survived each week before would be like $7. That was super unhealthy. Sadly, have a big appetite, so pizza only lasts between 1 and 2 days. This would be 2 medium pizzas and some wings for about $20. You can, however, get some big new spells. Yes, we can. I don't think we have any big fights down here, but I think we do go. It recommends going to the Village of Moor soon. I shouldn't say it that way because it immediately incites the image of a song that I absolutely fucking hate. As in, the image of the video from the song makes me actually kind of queasy. But yeah, we got about a minute left on the ad. I'm gonna drink my coffee while we wait, because I think we get some story in here. We just got some normal enemy encounters, I think. So let's, you know what? Let's go ahead and go in. We got a minute. I do appreciate that it actually is a freaking yellow submarine. Unfortunately, we have to use the submarine, if I remember correctly, to get mime. Hello, radiators. You do not look like radiators. You look like slimes. Radiators tend to be those things in the front of cars. Ow. I should probably move them to the front line as well. Ta-da! Don't care how much life you steal, you're not going to survive a 1300 damage hit. You jerk. You joik! I have a feeling, at least judging by the poll so far, Shadow Hearts is going to be the next RPG we cover. Then we'll be back to decide another Final Fantasy. So if people are wanting to think about which Final Fantasy comes after Shadow Hearts, definitely be thinking on that right now. Because I will probably put the poll up as soon as we start Shadow Hearts, even though that's probably going to take us a while longer to get through than a normal Final Fantasy. Let's see. Do I want to move them to the front line? Just let them soak it. They should be fine. They're probably about as durable as Ferris now. And after Ferris gets done, I think I might take them over to Monk next. I was considering taking them over to Magic, but having another physical fighter that doesn't rely on mana will be handy. The other option would be Ninja and finish up 2 Sword, so they could really lean into physical fighter. But that would result in them having less overt damage until we get Monk done. Still holding out on the Lost Odyssey PC port remaster. I have Lost Odyssey. I don't know if I have a way to actually capture it. I would need to bust out the old Xbox. Xbox 360 has an HDMI out, right? I don't remember. It's been that long since I've taken it out. I hope the caps haven't burst on it. That'd be bad. Okay, so we got chests. Yours does? Okay. I have one of the later models, so it probably does have that on it. Because I got mine secondhand. Okay, so I'm just going to follow this to solve the puzzle. Because we got to do a bunch of button pressing and crap like that. Okay, so we need to do lower left next. Yeah, that is a game that I have not gotten very far in, because I didn't get my 360 until, like, way after the 360 days. I think they all do, because you seem to remember there was an issue with the PS3 at first, was it didn't have an HDMI port. Well, I'm gonna just... We'll see if that does damage to them. Yeah, that works. 1,000 damage is enough to kill them. They do like sucking the life out of my mages, though, sadly. You're getting pizza on Saturday with your dad. It's been a long time. Your mouth is already salivating. Ooh. Hopefully it's good pizza. And not my cheap pizza. Good pizza is... Oh, chef's kiss. Wonderful. Cheap pizza is... This'll do because I'm craving something crazy. Okay, this opened which one? Okay, let's just proceed through the door and down the stairs on the right side. You know your capture card has a specific adapter and port it came with for PS3 capture. I have to go janky for PS3 capture, so I don't know if I'm ever going to actually capture straight off the PS3 or not. But the way I do it is I have a splitter. You finally found a good restaurant? Sweet. Okay. Down the stairs on the right hand side. Lower left corner of this room has a hidden path. I don't know why it removes the ability for us to have the little white stripes on there for the path. Metamorpha. I should probably try stealing from him, but... Let's try a steal. Couldn't steal. No! That means he's going to get a hit on us. You've never owned a PS3, which is just as well because you lost the adapter. I didn't see if he stole anything. Oh, he's changing. Oh, you bastard. Hi. I don't know what Metamorpha is supposed to do that's, like, so special, but... He is being a bit of a jerk. Can we actually steal from each of his forms? He's got some blue spells. Getting through, we'd have to take control of him to really do anything with it. I'll just keep beating on him. He's got a lot of life. I'm just gonna keep it on steel. They cook it with wood fire. Ooh. Oh, I didn't mean. That was a waste of mana. And a waste of a turn, because he's our big damage dealer. Morph into Toad. So we could just, like, keep sitting here and letting him morph and steal his crap. He's worth 3 ABP, though, so it's probably not worth punching him that much. Okay. Do I need to change anything? Not really. I'm going to move them back to the back line. Beating up the old man in the cave, he just wanted to give you a sword. Please tell me you're joking. I'm assuming you're joking. Old men in caves distributing swords is not a form of governance. Oh, it was dangerous. Oh. I should have seen that one coming. I'm sorry. Let's go with a Titan. Another Titan. We stole an old man's staff. We're fine. That would be hilarious if they would have had him drop a sword. What are you morphing into? A wyvern. That is such a weird translation. Old men in cave handing out swords is a better form of governance than the reality had to offer. I mean, right now you're right. Right now you are correct. I hate to admit it, but you are correct at this moment. It is so true. Sorry, I'm just like nostalgic for a time whenever wasn't under the governance of essentially Shitler. Wow. Google figured out that one, but didn't put the S before that. Thank you, Google. By the way, yes, there are closed captions on the streams. I can't preview the ones on the YouTube side, but the ones on the Twitch side, I can see what they're sending out. One day you'll find your old man in a cave and he'll hand you a sword. But I don't want to touch an old man's sword in a cave. It's not my thing. It's not my deal. Okay, let's see. Equip-wise, I'm gonna put you guys on some wands. It's dangerous to go alone. Take the sword and dress in your green pajamas. I mean, who doesn't like some green pajamas? Wow, it's you again. I'm gonna try something. I don't think it's gonna work. But if this works, my life is going to be made a lot freaking easier. Nope. I had hopes. I had high hopes. That works. Beware it doesn't transform from a sword in a cave to candies in a van. Oh, I didn't mean to cast Mini on him again. No. No. He's morphing into something awful now. Oh, it's you. Hi, dragon zombie. How you doing? This is a very expensive way to kill you. Okay, it's not as expensive as missing. If that would have hit, that would have been great. Would have loved it if that would have hit. Okay, let's try a raised on you. I guess it might not work because he's not actually undead. He's just transformed into an undead. Oh, fuck. That was bad. Who got zombied? Or did no one get zombied? I'm hoping no one got actually zombied from that. Cooking yourself a cheap omelet? Need more veggies? Ooh. I thought about having an omelet today, but I need to eat up this stuff before it goes up a bed. So that's kind of where we're at with it. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone actually got zombied, which is good. I think it has a visual aspect to it, so I could be just like, meh. Zombie, 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 eh, eh. Going into the full rendition there. Get a copyright claim for bad singing. They're not even like mad that I was singing it, they're mad that I was singing it badly. So they want money for it. And actually, by the way, pretty much all these Final Fantasy V videos are being claimed. I am contesting them as much as I can until... because I just don't want to risk them striking me. What size are your two pizzas for 20? I would say they're... diameter-wise... about 20 inches, I think, or 18. Just roughly estimating. I have a tape measure here. I can't measure the pizzas right now because I don't have one, but I can pull it out to like how big they usually are. Yeah, about 18 inches, give or take. Which is, I can look at my... Oh, my cheap... oh, wow. It's probably an awful noise. This cheap tape measure doesn't have centimeters on it. It's got the marks where it doesn't have the numbers. So, translate. Someone do the math on that. 18-inch diameter. 9-inch radius. Circumference, I'm not doing that math in my head. Yeah, they're reasonable size. And if you order thin crust, you get more toppings. Centimeters cost extra. Exactly. Okay, we go to little staircase, invisible path down on the left, then finally go right and out of the room, approach the pond. It says, okay, so there's the invisible path, and we go... what? This is... can we just run from this guy? I really don't feel like fighting him. I'm actually really tired of fighting the Metamorphos. They don't give us a lot of stuff for how much resources they take. They are inefficient to farm. Okay. Path down, finally go right and out of the room. What? There is no right. Both paths are fucking left. Can we run? Oh, come on. Please? Thank you. Most pizza places near you are either overpriced and don't do delivery. Sounds about right. That is one advantage to living kind of near a reasonably sized city. I wouldn't say massive city. You tend to get these kind of services for cheap. It's just that any kind of shopping or restaurants get super expensive unless you can get certain big chains that subsidize it by charging more elsewhere. There's one exception, but it's overpriced and they give a 50% off on a medium pizza. You watch the flyer. The ones that are 10 inches for a little bit less. Okay. They're probably better pizzas, though. Fresh ingredients and everything. The stuff I would be getting is not fresh ingredients. Everything on that pizza has been frozen at some point. We're lucky that they're not pre-topped. This is how cheap we're talking. Let's go right. There we are. A turtle.
Do we jump in the pond?
They have a $12 small pizza, $12 medium pizza, and a $40 large pizza. That large pizza, oof. That better be a really big large. for $40. I can understand if it had a lot of toppings, but the one that I'd be eating is like unlimited toppings for that price, so. Speaking of which, I ordered from them. God, I want to say 2 months ago? Or was it just a month? It was between 1 and 2 months ago. And it's the first time they've ever done this, but I got like 4 different toppings on it, and they went ham on those toppings. It's like someone had read my post about what to do with jalapenos and freaking black olives whenever people request extra of them. Anyone that requests extra black olives, pickles, or jalapenos. There may be other toppings in the world that this is true of, but those 3 toppings, if someone orders extras of those, they need to be war crime levels of that topping on there. You need to be putting so much on there that you are pretending that your like least favorite ex hates that topping. This is the only pizza they're getting, and you want them to hate it even more kind of situation. You want those toppings to be felt for 12 generations after that person. That is how many extra jalapenos, black olives, or pickles you put on something when someone requests extra. Because people who like those 3 things are extra, like me. I actually like all 3 of those toppings. But it needs to be painful amounts, egregious amounts, hate-filled amounts. And I will die on that hill. Nobody who asks for extra any of those wants just like, oh, I want 50% more. No, I want to die by that topping. I want it to hurt. I want to have so much of that topping, I don't want to see it again for a year. Okay, so we need to go up and speak to something. Hello, turtle. Hey, what's up with this turtle? Why is there a rat over there and 3 other turtles? Stop poking the damn turtle. Will you please stop?
Whoa, he talked.
Sage Gill, I'm so sorry. Why is your name Gill? You don't have gills. You mean this turtle is Sage? Yeah, he's probably lived for longer than anybody in this room. Look what you did. You scuffed my shell. No time for that. We must hurry. You mean Exdeath? Precisely. What he seeks is then more forest. Oh no. 500 years ago. Evil spirits sealed in that turned a tree into a monster. Hey, that was Exdeath. Speaking of evil trees. For 500 years, he was sealed in there until 30 years ago when he broke out. I mean, until the battle with the Dawn Warriors? Drogon, I keep wanting to call him Drognan, and the others did well, using the crystals to seal him up. But he managed to break out. No, I'm not saying that. Sealed things break now and then, but this time we must defeat him. He's going to ask you to retrieve his rock. He's going to go and ask us to retrieve his tree. He wants us to get Devil Groot over here. In more forest for Zeza. And the end of Exdeath. Let's go. Yay! More forest is a living thing and will attack any who enter it. Take this with you. It's dangerous to go alone. We did get a sword. Well, we got a stick that's shaped like a sword. Look at my awesome stick. This will protect you. Nothing beats a good stick. Part of the protector of the seal. Only with this can you enter the forest. Yay! It's the stick of half-truth. Going South Park on this one, aren't we? Oh, lordy. Okay, we could teleport out. Yeah, we got better gear there. How are we looking on money? Not very good. 44 grand is not going to be as much as we think. But I do think, since I don't feel like facing most of the enemies here. Galif. That's what you get to do. Not care about your equipment for a minute. Magic! Time! Telepopo! Telepopo. Now, I do wonder... Oh, we can actually just rest down here, can't we? Yeah, we just click on this and then we go downstairs. And we can rest. I'm just popping my back. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can actually stay for the full 4 hours today. I just realized, shit. I'll check, but I'll keep playing as if I'm going to be going for 4 hours today. And here I am rested and everything. God damn it. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to try something with him. We're going to go to time magic. Get everybody floating. Job. Oh, no, I just have some stuff I have to get done. It's one of those things like, I have to get it done before this weekend kind of situations. And it's Friday. It's not like end of the world if I don't, but it would make life a little bit harder if I don't. Because my brain is not entirely there these days. But no, we can go for a good 2 or 3. Okay, bloop. Off we go flying in this yellow submarine. So we've actually got 2 things. What is the place up here besides trouble? Oh, Expedition 33. No, I get the reference you were making. That was me being dense. That was me being dense. You have Francois. And of course you also have Bestest Boy, Esquier. Yeah, what is this place? I just remembered. Is the thing. We got druids. Oh no, we've been slowed. Oh, that doesn't do any damage. That did. I suppose we could have gone up to the surface and seen what was up there. Those guys are worth 5 ability points, though. I didn't check how much money they're worth. I can look at the preview and see what that is. They are worth... Oh, they're actually worth decent money, too. Do I do some grinding? Just a little bit of grinding. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so this is... Where in the world are we, Carmen Sandiego? Yeah, I might... If we don't get to World 3 by the end of this, I might come down here and grind. Depends on what other enemies are down here. For the little druid guys, that's good. Steal from this guy, see what he has. He's got tonics, that's absolutely worthless. Fight this one. Summon Titan. How much is this one actually worth? We're gonna try stealing from him before the end of this, just to see what he has. Oh, they both have tonics, so it's not steal-worthy area. Memory lost. Oh, these guys are all of a sudden significantly more dangerous. I didn't realize they could just disappear people. If I ever get disappeared, you'll know it's probably the current regime. Tonics are health. But yeah, someone getting disappeared in this is not a good thing. Oh, and she even loses float. That sucks. You don't have time available. But yeah, they just lose all their stuff if they get zapped out of existence. That sucks. But no, ethers are the regen. Gotta love the oompa. Do I need to go into, like, failed beatboxing here? Cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. And yes, I do still have a note for... I need to make just, like, a channel on the server for emoji recommendations, I think. Nope, we went out the wrong way. I'm not making a cats in boots emoji. Beatbox stream. Wow. I don't even know where to start with beatboxing if I were to even try it. Like, I know where I know ways I could start to do, like, voice acting and stuff like that, and possibly singing. Beatboxing, I have no freaking idea. There are things in that are just ridiculous. I even at one point, funnily enough, looked up how to do a crow noise, but I have forgotten how to do it. Wow, How's it going, by the way, Strat? I did see the game you tagged. I will probably check it out. It's seems intriguing, but I haven't gotten a chance to actually try it yet. I've just seen the little video on it. Let's see. We got things to buy here. We also got a piano to play. Trees are alive. They understand human speech and can read minds.
Oh no.
Just a bit more and I'll be a piano master. So we've got all but one piano done. And I'm doing pretty good. Just had some breakfast on stream. We gonna tell X Death on his dad the tree? I just had a very fucked up thought. Considering that X Death is completely like screwed up and evil, I would put money on his parents being particularly abusive. This will make sense in a minute. If they paddled him, considering he's a tree, what is the paddle made out of? Are they paddling him with wood, or are they paddling him with, like, a meat paddle? Have a good lurk, DF. Hopefully you're doing all right. You've been playing a game that is Balatro in disguise. I have been seeing so many Balatro inspired by Balatros. Let's put it that way. That's probably the best way to put it. I have been running into so many of them. They paddled him with a saw. Ow. Ouch. Okay, so we have that shop. I'm looking for the magic shop first, because these are going to be the big one. First words, banger game, groovy. I will have to take a gander at it. I'll write a note in one of my like junk channels real quick. That is cursed words. Because I am looking for things to fill out the next few weeks. So there's our threes. We also need a Curathria. Or Curaga, specifically. We aren't going to be able to afford all the spells, even, sadly. If that tells you anything. Much less any of the diamond gear. The diamond. We can cast old. Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 could fill a stream or two. Those are actually already on my short list, believe it or not. If you're talking about like the NES SMTs. We're talking the OG fan translated. This is a thing. If we're already old, is there any reason to cast old? That decays. Actually, how much do elixirs sell for? Only 5. They saw through my plan. Yeah, all of our... Oh, Dragon Fangs are worth a pretty penny. Are we ever going to use Dragon Fangs? I don't think so. Yep, you're talking about those, not about Megami Tensei or Meijin Tensei. Yeah. I'm going to sell those. We have a few places we could farm those real quick if we need to. As well. Because if I remember correctly, they are in the forest north of Galif's hometown. So 2,500 a fight for them is not bad. Let's go get our spells and then we'll come back and check these out. Get ourselves possibly some better armor. I'm bad about managing my inventory. I do not remember to do it. That is why I am probably behind on gold. We got haste 2, we got old, and I think we have everything. Yep, we have everything. Time magic is the last one we get because I just don't bother with it. But yeah, I do actually have a ROM, admittedly, of the fan translation of the first one. I don't think I have a ROM of the second one. So that could be a problem. Let's grab... Do I get stuff I can use, or do I get stuff that... We can get a luminous robe, a tiger mask, and a poet cap. If I remember correctly, the first one is just a nightmare. Yeah. I don't really... I mean, they're not the best translations, but I don't mind the translations of them. Okay, so Tiger Mask is defense and magic defense. Honestly, I think I prefer the rope headbands for our monk. Just because it's going to give him more damage. Poet cap. Luminous robe. Luminous robe is a good one. I think that is the gear that we want for the casters. That's 66 magic power. I think the cap is 99. So we could go farm a little bit if we needed to. And get a little bit of gold so we could finish off our gear. Because we've gone through 2 towns without really upgrading our gear, which makes me kind of nervous. And more forest is to the east of here. So what was it that was to the north? I think that might have been... And dive into our white dot in the northwest continent. It's an underwater cave. Enter it and you'll pop out in forest and world map. Summon monster Shoat will appear as a random battle. Let's go get Shoat, actually. Let's go get ourselves Shoat. Oh, Shoat. And that should get us some money to do this. So that's what that cave was. Okay, so it's going to be, I think, right there. Yeah, it's just to the east. I'm going to stay in here for a minute. And we're going to try and... I will try and fight those guys when they come up. I just don't want to have the issue of them disappearing my entire party. Let's see. But yeah, Aeon Genesis translation of Bahamut Lagoon is the first version of that I played as well. I have an original cartridge of that as well. I have thought about modifying my Super Nintendo to play it, but that, yeah, doesn't always feel like a great idea because you have to carve up your plastic on your console or you have to leave the top open, which neither one is a good feel. I mean, I know it works, but I don't want to leave my Super Nintendo disassembled.
No disassemble number 5.
Especially since they're not rare yet, but as time goes on, anything like that just becomes consistently more and more rare. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a chocobo forest. Hi. Wark. Female chocobo we can't ride. Oh, don't we match up Boko with them? I forgot that was a thing. I think we match up Boko with them. I might be misremembering. That's one thing I'm not looking forward with Final Fantasy VII is freaking chocobo breeding. We're gonna have to do it. Fighting Bald Money. Baldy no money? No. Ifrit. I think is the one that we want to be going against. So let's go ahead and get a Golem up just in case. Just in case this gets a little bit on the hairy side. Wow, that was absolutely bad. Didn't kill him off. Gotta love Golem. Do I burn another cast of that? I think we might be able to. Yeah, we've got plenty of mana. If we get low, I can just duck down into the cave, get a rest, and come back out. We're just going for shout. I have to wonder if we just got really bad RNG on... That's some good money. I wonder if we got bad RNG on the... whatchamacallits, the kick. Man, my language skills, not great lately. We can find ourselves from show for show. Not what we wanted. We got some land turtles, some cure beasts, and a bald money. White wind, yes. Summon. I don't know. I don't think Titan's actually going to hit most of these. No, it got all of them. Okay. And we'll do an Ifrit follow-up. Probably not enough to kill the land turtle. Oh, it was. Sweet. Not as much ability points as the whole squad, though. I think we got an item. Hey, more turtle shells. Lovely. Would you like a turtle shell? Would you like some turtle soup? Or the classic frickin'... Let's steal... Let's see if those have anything. Oh, well, that thing's gone now. I don't even know what he tried to steal from, but he failed. Failed horribly, in fact. Hey, Locke. How is Lurk of War doing today? I'm here just waiting to find a shoat. Oh, elixirs. Oh. This is turning into something I might actually want to farm. More than the other area, in fact. Do I need to do a cure? Yeah, let's go do it. Go ahead and cure up. You're home now and got a long weekend because you're not working next week. Ooh. Lucky. Lucky. Now that's just making me want to play Tactics Ogre. Or, well, actually, Ogre Battle first and then Tactics Ogre. I still prefer the original PS1 Tactics Ogre over the remake. They're pretty much the only thing that the remake that I prefer, besides, like, of course, graphics and superficial crap like that, is the lack of a failure chance on a certain feature that we may or may not engage with. Let's try stealing from these guys, see what they have. We don't know what they have because they're jerks. Yeah, long weekends are always nice. And I do wonder what determines whether we do full damage, half damage, or no damage to these guys. Same as Locke. Ah, cool. So we have multiple people getting nice weekends out here. Gotta like them nice weekends. Hopefully you both enjoy your weekends. And of course, Twitch chat meets YouTube chat, YouTube chat meets Twitch chat. Oh, we got a show. What do we want to do to a shoat? Kinda wish we would have had a bard for this. He is level 38, so that won't work. Actually, I know what we want. Brah! Oh, that doesn't work on you. Fine. Golem and then Teton. And we will do Ifrit. I'm going to start just like horribly mispronouncing these. Ah, pretty. Oh, you got stone. Nice. Item. Actually, you go ahead and just fight him. Oh, so he just counters with it. Okay, we do have soft out the wazoo, though. Okay, you can stop that like yesterday, bud. Do I have... I think Asuna works on them. You have an ice rod equipped. Let's go ahead and swap that out for the fire rod. Just beat him up with fire rods. Item... soft. Item, you only have 5,000 HP. I'm going to go ahead and do a soft there. We don't have Petrify immunity, unfortunately, as an option, but we'll be okay. Still can't steal from him. Blue, let's go ahead and let's get a heal going. White Wind! We'll just break another freaking stick on his head. Poison Rod out for the Fira Rod. We got plenty. That is one nice thing about our current setup. I should have actually bought more in the previous world, but we do have Fire 3 as well. Okay, so Fire Rod equipped. We'll do a soft. He should almost be dead. I just don't want her to lose out on XP because she's a petrified. At first she was afraid, then she's petrified. Because the shoat sat down right by her side. Got completely off kilter with that one. But this should be all we need to kill him. Yeah. I don't know why they don't promote you to go get this as soon as you can. Got the shout for show. Okay. Magic-wise, do we have to eat it? Yeah, we do. Go find our shout. There you are. That puts us at... how many summons? 9. I don't remember what shout does. Let's see. Oh, we're not going to worry about it. Apparently we can actually buy a flame sword, but we don't have a character that equips swords at the moment, so that's not going to matter. Oh, you only have tonics? Ugh. Ew, gross. But the bunnies are the ones that can drop the elixirs. So we are looking forward to beating the crap out of them and getting all their resources. You know what? Oh, show doesn't single target one. That means that it is probably Petrify. How did you survive there, bud? That's how we didn't get our other hit off yet. I was about to say, he has to be close to dead. And yeah, getting Galif's levels up is going to help a little bit whenever it comes to our next character. Kelpie? Kelp? The little blonde one. There we go. Refer to them by how they look as opposed to like what their name is, I guess, because I keep reading her name. No, it's not Kelpie. It is Krill. There we go. That's what it is. She's named after really weird little fish things. Okay, although krill I don't think are actually technically fish. I think they are plankton. One in a krillion. Let's see. Don't think they're... oh, yeah, we need to double check our weapons on them. I knew I was forgetting something, but I couldn't remember what. Hence, forgetting something. Because my memory be good. It be excellent, even.
I've got the bestest memory known to man. It's the greatest memory you've ever seen.
I'm sorry, that's as close to a bad Trump impersonation as I can do. You want to hear, like, a hilarious Trump impersonation, go pester Quantic. Titans! Equal rake! More Titans! Go! We don't want these guys zipping us off into another dimension. So I'm just going full ham on them. But yeah, 5 ability points is huge. It's huge. That is like 1/100th of the way to done for a summoner. We're getting there. We have 1 level left to get on Summoner. We have 1 level left to get on Monk. We have 1 level left to get on Thief. And then we can start swapping everybody around again. So we'll have the casters ready for the caster endgame. So the question will be, what do we actually want to unlock with them as far as like things they can use? We'll see. Because I'll probably switch Reyna and Galif over to Thief to get them their speed. Bards, I'm on the fence as to what do I want him on speed? Do I just want everybody on Thief for a little while and have Ferris be the only real damage dealer going Monk? That'd be absolutely awful. Although, just drop blue magic on all of them, Aqua the fire guys, and everybody's set. How are we doing on money? I don't know. I'll check. Probably not enough to get all the stuff that we want. Because we need... yeah, like tens of thousands of gold. And we only have a single tens of thousand. So not doing too well in that regard. We really haven't been back whenever I used to play this when I was a wee lad of the wee age of like teenagers into my 20s. such a young whippersnapper. I usually swapped classes a lot. We get encounters above surface? We do not. The submarine just doesn't get encounters. The boat does. Let's see what kind of loots we can get. Okay, we could get another weapon. Air Lancet, I think, might actually be worth it because we are going to be doing a thievy things. So you sell me some daggers. You can get one of you. Okay. An elfin lead we can't do anything with. I have not watched that all the way through, by the way. I've seen like the first 3 episodes. And then every single time I go to watch it, within like a day of me starting to watch it, it gets removed from the platform that I'm watching it on. I don't know what is up with the licensing of it. Is it just my timing? Possibly, but go ahead and grab the luminous robe for a Galuf. And into the woods we go. So you need that instead of the earth robe. Magic damage is significantly different. She's got like almost a 10% magic power lead over him. His vigor, let's see, stamina-wise. Yeah, stamina-wise, he is about on par with Ferris. So, you know what? I am going to put you in the front row. And you get Air Lance it so you do more damage and it's just reliable. It's not more damage overall, but better than a sharp stick in the eye kind of situation. And she can just stay in the back with her magics. Her fairly odd parents. What? Kind of weird to think that we've already, well, I've already put 20 plus hours into this. Of course, you have to realize a lot of that is standing around doing nothing. So let's go do this before we get to World 3. Okay, in we go. Look, the Elder's branch. It's a mighty branch. Opens the path for us. The force is letting us in. And we immediately get attacked. It's letting us in, but it's gonna punch you in the nuts all the way. Wow, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to hit these guys very easy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we might actually have to use magic on this. Summon Ifrit. To kill the Galak jellies that are... Oh, it heals from the poison wand. So I think that tells us their element. Nope, they heal from magic in general. Ruby. So are you just a... Can I actually hit them with anything that kills them? What are you weak against, my guys? Did it Frit? We did... Let's try Shiva, maybe? I will find something you're weak against. Nope, that heals them too. Fight. Or is this just gonna be one of those enemies that has the evasion of, like, God? And we just have to get a hit on them to finish them off. There we go. There's another one down. I will do a cure 2 just to get us topped off. Yeah, I think it is just... We've got to keep punching them until something hits. And then they die off. Miss, 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 miss. What do you guys drop? Ethers! Well, at least we aren't going to run out of mana. Okay, so there should be a chest up here somewhere. There it is. Okay, and then we check the upper right for another ether, like we really need that, but I'm going to go ahead and just get all the chests and stuff here. I just have, like, really bad luck on the previous one. Of course, we could just do chocobos. That works, too. I think chocobos are guaranteed hit. They are! Sweet. I'm gonna try stealing from these guys. Nope, can't steal from them. Well, we can, it's just gonna take a while. So it looks like this is going to be a chocobo forest. If these guys are low life, hard to hit. What? Oh, thanks. Jerk face. I mean, it doesn't matter that she's blinded, but still. So if we don't do enough damage to kill them, they blind our ass. Making it even harder to murder. Evasive little shits. Let's see. I just noticed the follow, by the way. Thank you for the follow. Oh, they give us eye drops. Okay. Well, I am going to do... I'm going to see if level 5 Doom works against them. I doubt it's going to. Do a Titan to get rid of the little mini guys in the back, and then we'll do a Chocobo on one of these guys. Nope, level 5 Doom, worthless. It's good against certain groups of enemies, but they need to be a multiple of 5. Ow. We don't even have to use our Chocobo. We got our lucky hit. I swear we must have like a 25% chance to hit him or something. It's not impossible, but it is low. Get low, get low. And I do like killing them for those ethers, because those are 1,500 to, I think, 2,500 or something like that to buy. We're going to just do Cure 2. Probably shouldn't have used the full Cure 2. Should have just used Cure 1 single target. So we got the ether. Pretty high encounter rate here, too. Chocobo. Oh, we got 2 hits in a row. Ooh, nice. We'll just stick on Chocobo. Oh, multi-power. I do wonder what that's supposed to be short for, but it just does a ton of damage. It does like 3 or 4 times the damage that they normally do, which sucks. It hurts my soul. And a little bit of my kidneys and a little bit of my spleen. Okay, you do Cure 2 on yourself. Oh yeah, you're only what level of White Mage? Like 3 or 4? Yeah, 3. You can't even use Asuna yet. Oh, butt nuggets. Hello. Through we go. Okay. Okay, we need to stay along the edge. Okay, so we go through the tunnel. I think we need to go this way, or is it on the left edge? There's an item in here that we're supposed to get. There's going to be money, a Phoenix down, and then more money, and then we start getting the good stuff. Oh god, it's these bastards. I remember this stuff. I forget. For some reason my brain is saying they're going to absorb Ifrit. But I might be thinking of different trees. I'm thinking of different trees. Yeah, there is one Final Fantasy where there is a tree that absorbs fire, and I think there's also a tree in quartet that absorbs fire. Funnily enough. Yeah, I like how it says follow the edge. Which edge? Oh, imps? At least they're not harpies. And I will go with a Titan and hope that these count as ground guys. Yeah, we got these. It's just gonna attack my golem skin. Yummy. Ability points. We're starting to finally get decent ability points in World 2. Oh, there it is. Yoink. There's our 4,900. Then our Phoenix down is to the right. It says it is between two trees. As opposed to between two ferns. Yeah, not playing with the muddle. I ain't doing it. You can't make me. I'd rather just skip that particular fight for 3 AP and just go for it. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so the other one is in the lower right corner. I don't know if there's a shortcut through this way or if we have to go all the way back. If we had to go all the way back, that was not worth it. Ow. We're just going to keep focusing in on this one up top. The enemies here are pretty dang evasive. I think I preferred Rydia's Titan as well. Thankfully, these don't do a lot of upfront damage. Otherwise, this would be way tougher. Wow, both extremes there as well. Crit and crit miss. Merry crit miss. If Arlian is watching this, he needs to have a holiday show called Merry Critmas. Because his review channel is called Crit Hit. So, I don't think I have... If he's done that, I haven't heard him say it, so... Okay, so regular cure seems like where we want to go with you. Well, we'll check to the right. I think we're going to have to go all the way back around. Yeah, we're going to have to go all the way back around. Because it's what it is. I don't feel like dealing with you. Just see him and just go, no, I don't feel like it. You're good XP and stuff, but... Buddy. Oh, no, we don't have to go back around. This is back to where we were. So in the southeast corner, we shall find our path to the next area. Go after that. Seriously? Well, at least you stole it from Ferris, of all people. But this will get rid of the nonsense on the sides, and then we can focus in on Wisp McGee up there. And his friend Wisp Jr. Oh, I'm surprised that didn't kill the mini-mage. Yeah, the mini-mage was making me mildly worried there for a second. Because I thought 2 Ifrits was enough to kill them. Unless we, like, maybe rolled super low on it both hits with that time. But yeah, you can see the foundations of future Final Fantasies in this as well. Obviously, this one owes its roots to Final Fantasy III. That is... Final Fantasy III is probably going to be one of the last ones we do, because I really don't remember a lot about it, and I don't really have a big attachment to it. I'm talking about, like, the OG Final Fantasy III, not Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy III. I love Final Fantasy VI. And that's another problem with the numbering of Final Fantasies. You have to be specific about where you're talking about. We're going to fight that. I hope so we get rid of one of the wisps. We did successfully. Sweet. Okay, so we'll see if a Titan and then a Ifrit is enough to get rid of that guy. Well, that was enough. Do I? I think I do just choke about this guy and then we punch the tree. The Mammon. Was barely enough because I think they have exactly 100 life. And I'm starting to wonder if we might be mildly underleveled. I know we ground up before, so we should technically be above, but we've been kind of zipping through stuff. I think we're probably on level. I had to take like a wild guess based on our stats, but okay. I think it is... Let's see. Put the Phoenix down. The chest at the upper right corner with 9,500 gold. Assuming that's this one. Yes. And the tree you need to examine to reach the next area is in the upper left corner of this section. So it's going to be this one over here. Oh, I shouldn't have run. I should not have tried to run. The running, it does not work. Okay, you try and get rid of him. Hey, we got another success there. We'll do Kick, Titan, and Ifrit again, I think. Titan. Summon. Ifrit. Kick. We should have a save point coming up as well. That's one reason why I'm being not necessarily reckless with my mana, but a little bit more free with my mana. Because we've got a cottage, and then we get a drink and a save point. Ow. Yes, I know you're going to heal from it. And Reina is not staying caught up, but staying caught up enough with the main two. Keeping them a little bit separate level does let me do farming of things like level 5 Doom, level 3 Flare, like Flare mentioned, and level 2... I forget what the level 2 one is. It's not Death, because that's level 5. There's a level 2 one that's like kind of just meh. I've never been huge on doing the level whatever spells. Because in a lot of the games, they'll target your own characters as well. Which tends to just get me beat up. So we got Cottage over here. Do a quick save because we are getting a little low on mana. So I might hit the save point and then get the Giant's Drink. We'll see how it goes. We're going to go for the Giant's Drink first. Even though we never really use the Giant's Drink, I might use them for like boss fights. Oh, we got a Succubus now. Sweet. New enemy unlocked. Go kick, go. Not much damage from that, unfortunately. Summon. Let's go with... Let's go with Ifrit. I don't know which one's going to actually do damage to it. Ifrit's reasonably priced. Oh, they're worth 2 ABP. That's not a bad one to farm. I don't think they have any like insta kills on those guys either. I think they might do some decent damage. They have a Dragon Fang. They drop Dragon Fangs. We already like them. That's 2,500 extra gold. Yep, there's the Giant Drink. The upper right corner, you'll find is an odd-looking save point. Is what this says. Nope. Don't feel like it. Not feeling that combo. I should probably be putting Flea on Ferris, but can't be arsed. Okay, from here, how are we looking on mana from that? We probably need to do 2 tents. Just to get our 200 mana back. Make your way up left from the save point as you pass the first tree. Check the left side for a chest. Ah, that felt really good. Okay, let's see. Check the left side for a chest containing an elixir. Ah, it's there. I'm going to have enough elixirs that I don't have to worry about anything in the end game. It's the way things are going. Nope. Not dealing with confused and hard to hit guys. I don't feel like it. They can do whatever they want. They can wander these woods free as they please. Okay, there's the mace. And it says that there is a path this way. There we go. Don't feel like dealing with them either. Pretty much if I see the imp in here, I'm just going to run from it. I don't feel like dealing with them. They're not hard. They are decent ability points. Just meh. Meh. Oh. We got control taken from us. Okay, so... Okay, when the flames appear... Okay, so we've saved there. We might have just soft-locked ourselves, but I'll try not to. Head up and right to find a treasure chest to get the Aegis shield. There it is. That's what we want. Okay, so we got the Aegis shield. I don't think we're on a timer. Soon after, a Moogle will appear out of the ground, drop down in the hole where you came out, and then refresh yourself in the spring. Sweet. Okay, and then we get Ash and Flame Sabers. Okay. So we need to find ourselves a Moogle. There he is. Hi, guy. Kupo. Those flames, it's kind of subtle. Just mildly subtle. I don't know whether the flame shield or the Aegis shield is better. I think the flame shield would absorb fire, but the Aegis shield is going to be better block if they follow the usual naming conventions. Kupo! Okay, so that was a free heal. Supposedly, this is like warning me that this is going to be the hardest boss fight in the game. Ah! Let's see. Didn't do any extra leveling at all. First, go to the config. Now turn 3 members of the party into summoners and the last member into a time mage. Have them cast float and change the time mage to a summoner so you have a party of 4 floating summoners. Heal up and enter the battle. Start off by summoning Golem to eliminate all physical damage, which is good because physical damage is all the boss can do. And then summon a bunch of Titans. Because the battle speed is so low and your other 3 characters are ready to move. Right. Hopefully able to do before any of the bosses got a turn. It'll be a kill off 3 out of the 4 of them. Oh yeah, I see what it is. I see the strategy they're wanting to do. Because what this is wanting... I wouldn't be opposed to this because Summoner is a job that we want to max out on everybody. So I think I might try the cheese they list. We'll see. We'll see how well it works out. So, job Suminari. I don't think there's anything we care about learning in this one. So I will do blue on you. Elf Cloak. I obviously don't have things geared up for everybody. And you turn into the Time Mage and cast this because you're probably the lowest priority for this. Go with a magic. Time magic, a float. That way we're immune to Earth. And it says change them to a summoner after that. And I will go with Mildly tempted to do HP plus 20% just because. I think we'll be fine doing something else. Let's go with... blue on you. I don't have any other kind of boost to magic, unfortunately. So they're not doing too terribly bad with this setup. Is, yeah, what it wants you to do is it wants you to golem up. And then it wants you to do that kind of stuff. This is one where berserkers are kind of fun if you want to gamble. Ah. Well, yeah, I guess since they are elemental, a big amount of just damage just up front would work really well on them. Death sickles work on them? Oh. So you just basically have a low chance to just completely nuke every last one of them. Okay, you moved. Thank you, Kupo. Thank you, Moogle, for moving out of my way. This did not... I need to actually step down in here to restore my mana. But I don't know if this is going to remove float. Is this going to remove float? It removes float! You bastards! And unfortunately, that said, I could just do a time mage with summoning magic. Because he has high level summon. That's almost as strong. That's fine. I can live with that. And we can just run from the encounters anyway. And he can now cast float as much as we want and just summon the other way. Bit less life, but I think we can handle that. They can't float in water. Now, I think this chest is going to be empty. We're going to be running from encounters, though. Because I don't want anyone to die on the way there. We're trying their cheese strategy first. They told you. Told you it was empty. Okay, continue west, grab Ash, and then Flame Saber. So it should be through that opening on the left, I guess. Thankfully, we seem to be fast enough to run away from a lot of this stuff. Okay, so there should be an Ash there. I don't know what the Ash is for. Then one left of it with Flame Saber, which I will probably be using at some point, because elemental damage is great. Ow! That hurt. I will use a little bit of magic for this. We have plenty of mana to do summons and that. Item tonic. You. And let's see. North and use the branch at the dead end in order to get through. Okay. I'll go with it. I'm getting this first, though. Okay. This will keep us from soft locking. Or losing out on certain things. I love seeing that first strike. First strike makes me happy. Makes it so I don't have to worry about getting ambushed by these idiots. Okay, so I think we'll probably get attacked maybe 2 more times. Hopefully only 1 on the way up there, actually, but... that sucks. Ow. Quit it. Stop it. You jerks. That's my face. I need my face. It's my only weapon. I mean, look at this. It causes stone. Okay, potions. Yeah, we'll just use tonics on this. Get ourselves a little bit there. And it should be, yeah, this is where we go ahead and... ah!
Stay away from the summoners!
Of course they steal my mana before I go into this fight. That is a whole heal and a titan. You jerks. Thankfully we got a crap ton of ethers. That should be enough mana for this, right? I get it that Galuf is a little bit under-leveled compared to the rest, but... let's try their strategy. Look there. It's a big tree. Would you like a big tree? The Elder's Tree, the protector of the seal. Exdeath's daddy. Do you think we can beat Exdeath's daddy? Maybe we can beat daddy. He'll be fine. Nothing bad will ever happen to Galuf. He's the one who's going to actually survive to the very end, right? Quick saving. Hello. Hello, Moto. Sealed creatures? What are those? Here they come. They're here. This one doesn't have pincer attacks. Okay, so we are going to... we need to do 5 casts is what it said. Let's go ahead and Golem. Then we will 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 2 more. I'm just trying to keep count in my head. So, Titan. This is the last Titan we need to summon. Then we use... I didn't turn the turn speed down, unfortunately. I'm going to Cure 2 on you. Because you took a crap ton of damage before that. And you are going to do a White Wind on us. And then we're going to let everything charge back up. Oh, they have Aqua Rake. Okay. That's bullshit. Okay, so the strategy they put forth did not actually work. I think we need to do 4 Titans. Because I think we were doing too much damage with it. Have a good lurk lock. Because I think they go based off of how much damage is in there. So battle speed gonna be all the way down to 6. Make it slow. Gotta take it slow. So we'll summon them 4 times. They go full wizard time whenever they get too low? Okay. So we need to cast it 4 times, not 5. Okay, so we need to get Golem up first. We'll do Titan 4 times before they go full wizard mode. I will get a White Wind going. Just because I like being topped off a little bit. Now, one thing we could do, since we do have a Time Mage, actually, no, wait. Is Reflect White Mage or Time Mage? So that was 3 Titans. Trying to do the math in my head. Keep track of everything. So that's Titan number 4. We won't need to be healing, though. Time Mage. I think Reflect is... Y'all go ahead and drop Haste on us. Yeah, Reflect is White Mage. I'm going to let that Reflect come off. I mean, sorry, the Haste come off. And I'm going to get Reflex up. You go ahead and get your 4th Titan out. We're machine gunning them down with 1,000 needles. I suppose I could go learn 1,000 needles. I haven't gotten that yet. Reflect on you. Reflect on you. Because, yeah, if they're going to bounce it off themselves and heal themselves, I'm not as worried about that. It's like whatever, but if they're gonna just nuke us, I'm just gonna shield up. Okay, reflect. Oh, reflect goes down fast. So we're not gonna be able to keep reflect on everybody unless I get a reflect rings. Okay, so Titan it is. Goodbye, Galif. You are the least important of the group. Come on. Titan. Just bombard them with it. Because I think that they are at half-life. Float does not fall off. Reflect will. Okay, so now it's just you. So time to slowly beat this guy up. What is he going to be weak against? I'm going to drop out a Cure 3. I do slightly wonder if they're prone to Berserk. I don't think they're going to be. But I think that would be hilarious if they were. And this guy is what level? 77? No multipliers of 7 on this. That doesn't work on them. That sucks. Comet is probably weak. Usually is in games like this. And we're just gonna do arrow, I guess, with them. This seems like the way to go. We already took a huge chunk off with Demi, so let's go ahead and start commenting, I guess. There we go. That wasn't too bad. We're all learning in Summon 1. Okay. That's what we get for waiting until now to swap to that, I guess. But hey, we're all making progress towards what we need at the very end. Well done. Just what I expected from the warriors with the crystal's power. Let me thank you. Wah, 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 wah. Hello, X-Death. You see, just you four broke the seal for me. Oh no! The crystals! Whatever will I do? I need to hurry this because we're about to hit an ad. Crystal's power that once bound me will now be mine! Bow down before me and the crystals! I was hoping we actually have mana for this. My heart's pounding. It's Grandpa. They're in trouble. They're in more forest. Kupo. Dragon.
Take me there, please.
I'm bopping to the music, though. She's good at what she does. Grandpa, Bartz, Reyna, Ferris, Wheel. What? Dragon Go. We'll poison Reyna later. You're not wrong. It's all right. He should be out for a while, huh? Probably not. He's a freaking pain in the ass. He is the great big bad. Of course he's going to get back up and murder a child. Because that's what the great big bad does, isn't it? At least I think that's what the great big bad does. Let's go ahead. That over there. Sorry for the little crunchy audio there for just a second. Good one. Good one, child. Time to die. What are you doing? Die, potato. Bam, dun, dun, dun. Grandpa Krill. Krill and Grandpa. Look at Galuf go. See, nothing can stop Galuf. Think Galuf resistant the crystals are powder. Krill, no. X-Death! Hear me! This is what it means to go even further beyond! We are a time mage. Demi, too. Oh, Demi doesn't work on him. No! Summon Titans! Go, Titan, go! Yes, we are just going to be summoning Titans until we're out of mana. I don't know how much life he has. But Galuf, you're pretty much... Yeah, it's impossible to lose this. Worst case scenario, I can sit there and whack him with a stick for an hour. Although I don't want to do that because I don't want to skip story bits. I could do some Comet. Because that's actually relatively cheap and should do about 500 damage. Yeah, we can do 2 of them. I should have been doing that from the beginning. That's as much damage as our freaking Titan. I think it's highly variable damage, though, so we'll need to take that into consideration. Yeah, see? 592. Do I have anything else that I can do to you? I have a heal staff equipped. No, I forgot. I put that on him. Okay, item. Take off the healing staff. Put on... lightning rod. Is that even going to do any damage to him? That does okay. As long as we hit him with it, it's fine. Grandpa took off his belt. Yeah, Demi does 0 damage whenever you have 0 life. He does a percent-based attack there. Freaking X-Death. So now we're just going to sit here and hit him for the next half an hour, probably. At least we've mitigated the healing staff now. Oh, no. Gallop, please don't do this to me. No. Yeah, do real damage, please, son. Oh, no. No, 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 no. We are not doing this way. We're going to snooze that for another 5 minutes. Grandpa, you're going slow. Let's go for... You know what? Let's go Dancing Dirk. That'll steal us back some mana. Kinda lucky that we got that on the first go there. One step from an edgy Xbox gamer tag. Do you really think he can do math? Touche. Touche. I don't think this item's gonna get destroyed if Galuf dies with it on. Now I'm really mad. Now you die. Oh, there's Flare. And before his name, XX Death XX. I should note, I can only make so much fun of that because I had a Diablo 1 character that was named X Demon Eye X. So I can only judge so much, but that was mid-90s. That was before this was a trope. Okay, time. Let's put the lightning rod back on. Time for Comet and Vixen and Blitzer. Neither rage nor hate alone will defeat me. What about some raid? Not raid. Weed Be Gone. I forget what it's called. The one that they always advertise about killing dandelions in the concrete. It's not mere rage or hate. This is love. Then what is it, old man?
It's love.
Well, the crystals are going to him. Does that mean he gets special classes too?
Grandfather, no. Grandpa? Grandpa? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Galuf? Grandpa? No, no. Oh, done. No good. Don't have much longer. I'm in my mid-30s. Open your eyes, Raina, Krill, no! Don't leave us, Grandpa. Cure 3. What happens if you don't know Cure 3 at this point? Or Raise? Since you have done the Fiesta thing, you likely have encountered situations where you don't have those spells. Just give him a Phoenix. At least they gave him a Phoenix down. They don't even give freaking Raina that respect. Gal's flame flickered out. Aerith just never even gets... Did I say Reyna instead of Aerith? Aerith doesn't ever get that respect. She never gets the Phoenix Downs thrown at her. Doesn't change the dialogue? No. I mean, I figured as much. It is a Super Nintendo title. I don't know magic. We don't do this. We go pure Ayla. And how's it going, Jack? Kupo. How's Final Fantasy VII going for you? Krill. Just dot 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 dot. She's Morse coding us. Doing good. You don't stream every Friday? Ah. I forget what we're supposed to do here. I'll go with you. Grandpa's calling me. Yeah, I don't really have patience for just waiting for it. So whenever I'm fighting the freaking ad warning, like, stop giving me the ad warning in the middle of cutscene. You dirty bastards. Respect my authority. Beam, beam, doom, boom, doom, boom. I've borrowed the power of the Elder Tree, which protected the crystals for 1,000 years. Now I give that power to you, Krill. Don't cry. Stand with Bartz and the others. Stay strong. I don't want to. Come back. You're not alone, Krill. Never forget that. You're one in a Krillion. Feels so warm. He's with me now. Aerith got nothing. Basically, that Simpsons meme. We tried nothing and we're all out of ideas. Yeah, it's the first one that kind of did that. I'm trying to think if there was... Yeah, it is the first one. Full female party. I mean, we have Bartz, so it's harem anime territory, but they thankfully don't lean into that. Newer games, unfortunately, I think would. Grandpa told me Exdeath is trying to destroy the crystals. We've got to hurry! Yay. She nods just like him. Dragon! See if she floats. Nope. They all float. I kind of want to do a run of this with no magic now. That means, like, even no sorcerer thing. I don't know if that's even possible, though. I mean, it's got to be, because Fiesta, but I'm just trying to think if it is... There's got to be certain enemies that are going to be tough unless you have elemental weapons. So... But as mentioned earlier, I've got things I need to get done. So I am going to raid you guys out to some Dragon Quest VII. Apparently it's sponsored, but this is fine. It's Dragon Quest VII. It's the remaster, the reimagined one. So I kind of want to see how that one's turning out. And if it's good, I might add it to my list. So we're going to raid Kiraga. Someone who's very lucky to have gotten that name. If I remember correctly, they had a story about it where they basically had to wait for it to come up and be free. So I hope everyone has a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow with hopefully some Booger Gate 2 with Gablin. If not, we'll be doing more of this. I don't know yet. I need to poke him and ask, but... See you guys next time.